एकैछिन सुन्नु आवाज आउँछ कि न एकैछिन आवाज पनि आएन
आवाज आउँछ कि के भन्दै भएर के हो सुदीप
Nggak jangan mas. Jangan ini jam jadi ini jam lah. Bak. Hah? Jam juga nih. Hah? नेपालको ब्याटिङ हो तिरुमल का है ले तिरुमल किन खोल 8 म हेर्दैन म खाइदिनु पर्यो म मेसेज गर्छु ज्याकेट लगाएर किन यस्तो गर्छ जस्तो के हेर्ला हेर्ला त्यसो हेर्ला छैन खोल्दा ए बा लाइव बसना है के हो त्यो थोप्ला थोप्ला देखा नि त बिचमा त यहाँ क्या बोरीमा सुनिदिन्छ ए यहाँ हो नि कति राम्रो देखा आणि धान सिद्ध धान सिद्ध नाही जाणार ना घरले जानुहुन्छ कि नहीं जाने घर भाइ भाव चाहिए बाटोमा बगाउनु न बाटोमा बगाउनु के पछि फेरि परालले पनि झमाउँछ दाइले के भन्छ त दाइले के भन्नुहुन्छ त उता गरेर लाग्नुमा तपाईँले दुःख पनि लैजानु घर भाइ पनि अहिले बोगाए बाटोमा बोगाउनु अनि काठमा लैजानु त्यहाँदेखि धान बोगाउँदा म त्यहाँदेखि जम्दादेखि धान बोक्नुपर्छ धान सब्जी उहाँदेखि राति बाटो भाती त्यो भाडामा बोकाउनु ट्र्याक्टरमा हाल्नु लैजाने त्यो बाटो मिल्नु भएन उतापट्टि लग्यो त भइगयो जाँदैन लैजाऊँ त्यो बरु आफूलाई कराल पनि चाहिँ बेचिदिने म उठा उसले जान्छ दाइलाई भनौँ न दाइलाई सबैले धान काट्दै जानु 8% लग्थ्यो त्यो उतैबाट बेच्दिने यो पनि अब 9 कठा लैजानु घरलाई म बिहान ल्याइदिन्छु अब टेन्सन लाग्नु ल त्यो लैजानु घर भाइ म दाइलाई पनि भनिदिन्छु दाइले भने चाहिँ बाउले माग्नुहुन्छ दाइलाई भनिदिन्छु त्यो लैआउन घर भाइ हेलो बुढो गरे केरलाङमा खा त खाना खानु हो अनि के भान्सा भाइ तरकारी पनि दिँदै जाने हजुर फेरि खाना जानु भने अस्ति त छोड्छु भन्नुहुन्थ्यो त हेलो हेलो के त्यो उके त्यो 9 कोठाको पराल नआउला घरे भाइ अरे धानै ल्याउला 9 कोठाको धान उतै दाउनु कि घरमा ल्याइदिने हो लैआउला घर भाइ भए दाउँदान घर नआउनु लागे धान कसले बोक्दिने फेरि बरात कसले बोक्दिने पछि फेरि नाइ झगडेन बरु त्यो बाटामा बोक्ने अनि अब अरूका धान बोक्दाखेरि त उहाँ कहाँदेखि बोकिन्छ जातिबाट जाति बोकाउने सबैलाई बोलाएर अनि घरमा हाल्नु लैजाने तपाईँहरू
हो गया भयो गाइस लोग
लगाएर
फॉलो
घर
कर
नभएला मैले
सब क्या हो
आँखाको
गया
नौकाको धान सबै घर ल्याएर जान्थेँ यही बाउ छोरा घरै छन् त्यही पनि धान घर ल्याएर दाउन सकेन
हो गया गाइस हो गया भाई तो जितने देखो सब लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करना बोल देना
आया 1 महिना भएको त पैसा पठा
चुप से बिस्तार बोल
बाइक गर्दिनँ
सब लोग मार देना गाइस सब लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब
त्यो त्यो गेरा मात्र लगे पनि खर्चै हुन्छ त्यो भन्दा बाटामा बोक्ने पराल गेरो सबै लैजाने घर भाइ अनि भए दाउनु पर्दा मम्मीलाई म भैँसीका सबै बेचिदिनु भन्छु नि पराल मुनिबाट बेचिदिने बोलाएर बोक्नु लाने बोक्नु वहाँदेखि अरूको धान त कहाँदेखि बोक्दाखेरि त सकिजान्छ कति सर त्यो 5 पाला हिँड्नु त आइन्छ त्यहाँतिर
3 विकेट गिर चुका है इधर अब नेपाल का
उधर किए होइन धान भए दाउनु पर्छ मल जाने निपुरेर धान कुरोको घर बाहिर ल्याउने दाउने
रन में 3 विकेट 10 ओवर ये वाइट है तो ये वाइट है वाइट बॉल में फोर वाइट बॉल था रहे तो सब्सक्राइब भी मार देना सब लोग यार दूसरा में दौड़ना चाहिए था रे चीता
Inside edge that he got for a boundary. Apart from that, he hasn't looked any trouble or something like that.
Right, running again from Irie, gets them home comfortably for 2. This has been a really good assessment of the conditions by this pairing. Tricky role for Mala to play. He's in there as a power hitter and got that one big hit away. Got a second ball he liked in his area. And the Colton ball just really better being held on to a bit further down the order. Easy with hindsight. There's a mistake from Imali and Age is going to allow a second again. These two are, well, Powell wants the third. Would have been lunacy going back for 3. But they're so quick, these two. You can't take your eyes off them. You look at the screen, they're like a blur.
The two quickest members of the national side in Nepal, captain and vice captain.
Another lovely deflection, and just the pressure that's being applied. That wasn't an easy one for Amir Farouk. Probably would have been a single anyway. But as soon as they rushed through for the single, every single Qatari fielder on the offside of their hands and their hips. It's deflating, isn't it?
It's actually 11 runs of the over so far without taking any risk. So this is how these two are so quick.
I didn't think this was necessary as a bowling change either. Again, the deflection. Almost right off the chest of the keeper. It'll be 12 runs from the over. It's a good one for Nepal. It's the best of the innings.
போக முடியும்.
Oh, sir, போயிட்டாரா? Sir, நீங்களா?
இன்டர்வியூக்கு ரெடியா? லைட் ஹாலிக்ஸோட எனர்ஜி கம்மி ஆகாது. ஏன்னா இதுல இருக்கு zero added sugar மற்றும் high protein.
So here we go then. Strap yourselves in, everyone.
That is marvellous. Goes for goal. And what a goal it is! That was a strike.
It's a bit too early to actually even speculate about them, to be honest, because of the fact that there are a number of scenarios where you can win 3 and not qualify, or win 2 and qualify. As Pavel helps that round the corner, another one straight to the fielder. The only bits of information I can give you for certain is that you cannot qualify with 1 win, or no wins. And you will definitely qualify with 5 wins or 4 wins, because you cannot get 4 sides tied on 4 wins apiece, not mathematically possible. So 4 wins is enough, as is 5, of course. There is no final, so 5 will make you the champions. So they're somehow going to get 2 again. Exceptional running. It's aggressive. It's contagious to watch. And yeah, for me, I don't think you're going to be comfortable sitting with 2 wins. But if you've got 3 and a good net run rate, you'll have a good chance.
Yes, it is because you've carried 2 points from the group stages to the Super 6s.
Again, this is probably going to be 2 more. The athleticism from Irie and Powell make it look easy.
Yeah, they are setting a benchmark for all the players, all the reserve players as well, and the players who are not in the squad back home. Sudip Zora is also as quick as these two in between the wickets.
Just needing a little moment, Terry breather, understandably. Throw a out. He has the maturity to just say, sorry, not ready. He's right to do that. And the change of ends. Such a helpful surface. They are poor figures, aren't they, for a left-arm spinner? It's balled a bit too flat and just been a bit too predictable for me. And Nepal are doing a great job at scoring from every delivery off him.
Apart from Ois Ahmed, he's bowling the right pace in this wicket. Jibur Rahman, he's bowling a bit flatter.
Yeah, it's just too quick, isn't it? Like, easily could be 4, and with the misfield, it's going to be helped away. Mohamed Tanvir, the 44-year-old, gets the dive in. And look at the double teapots, they're everywhere. The bowler's not happy. Keeper's not happy. And Nepal are somehow...
This is all because of the running between the wickets. These two, they're just running the balls into the fielder. Why the misfield was caused? Because of the running.
It's brilliant batting. Been a really good partnership between these two. 12 have been bowled. 3 for 3.
भाई तो सब लाइक से मार देना ट्रैक्टर यार तो नेक्स्ट मैच भी लेके आएगा
At its finest.
अगर सब्सक्राइब अच्छे
From
से होगा तो
Spain's biggest clashes to Asia's rising battles to Europe's elite women's game, all in one place. Watch live only on Fan Code.
Watch La Liga live and exclusive on Fan.
And the side that loses it will still be in a very strong position, and they just need to win their last game to qualify for certain. But even with 6 points and a good net run rate, you'll have a good strong chance. So Oman are sitting pretty on home soil. They so often do.
12 ओभर में
Well at this venue.
83 रन 3 विकेट
Qualification
डेढ़
events,
चुका है नेपाल का
conditions
भाई
brilliantly. But that'll be Wednesday night under the floodlights.
दीपेंद्र एरे 36 रन मार चुका है
Paresh and whoever wins it,
मैं
if
क्या
Nepal
पौड़े
get
ले
past Qatar this evening, qualify for the T20 World Cup and take the first of those 3 spots.
Saying that the day after tomorrow's game, Nepal, they must win today.
नेटवर्क है
Depth at reading the conditions. You obviously want to get as many as you can when you bat first, but with the way Nepal have been bowling and fielding, anything over 140 is going to be a very tall task for Qatar. And they're not on track for 140, they're on track for more than that now, thanks to this 4th wicket partnership.
That is what we saw last night when Alish and Sharaf was going guns. They came back so strong, Nepal, to win the match by 1 run.
Short ball pulled away. There's protection out there. Interesting they've gone Tamir Farouk. Mirza Mohammed Beg is seeing things differently to you and I here, isn't he? He's continuing to bowl a lot more pace on than we expected.
He said at the toss that batting second will be good to bat on the wicket because of the floodlights, and he said that chasing will be a better option. That is why he chose to field first. And the other thing that he said, that he will know the target.
Picked up into the night sky. That travels many a mile. That ball might not be coming back. A lovely swivel pull shot. They're jumping for joy up in the crowd thanks to the captain of Nepal, who's playing a gem of a knock.
Came inside the line of the ball and helped it over fine leg for a massive 6. Can this be the momentum for Nepal to get to a good total?
I think they're in a very strong position now. Really do. They've come out all guns blazing after the drinks break. 60 for 3 after 10 overs. In the course of just 15 balls, it's become 91 for 3. Just felt it was Roy Powell's night. We spoke about it at length, didn't we? Paresh, he's got a few starts, in fact 3 starts in the competition. Can't keep a good man down. As the Yorker speared in by Farouk. It feels as though that noise around the criticism of Powell's captain has quietened down. It's never far from coming back, given Nepal cricket social media, which can be a roller coaster ride within itself. The whole nation very much behind the young man now.
The whole nation is behind. Not only the whole nation, all the Nepalese who are out of the nation, they are also backing up the captain. The numbers show that he's been the best captain of Nepal.
Driven away. Again, I think they'll think of the second very aggressive running, outstanding running. Good recognition of the fact that the fielder, Mujibur Rahman, is a left-arm thrower. If he was a right-arm thrower, I think it would have been risky, but he had to run around the ball. It was a bit slow to release, and body on the line. This is fantastic batting. It's been a wonderful partnership.
It's been neat touches, clean touches, and big hitting by Rohit Paudel. Moves to 45 of 31. We were talking about 40 of 40 will be a very good score for Rohit Paudel, but it's 45 of 31. Good strike rate.
What a time for the captain and vice-captain to come together and say, this is our night. Tonight's our night. And now he'll go to the ramp. Won't quite get to 50 yet. 1 bounce 4. They're taking a real liking to Farouk, who's travelling the distance. The last 3 overs have gone for 37. Nepal, 97 for 3. like a good option in these conditions. And now Nepal are doing a brilliant job of completely reducing the dot balls. In fact, it feels like every ball is being scored off.
They're scoring every ball. In the first place, when Dipender Singh came in, he just had a watch. OSM was bowling very well.
Now turn on offer. That's the pace to bowl on this surface. It's very clear. Mujibur Rahman has completely misread it. I think there's been a few incorrect bowling changes and choices for a stop ball, I think, since drinks break. Another one. Half an appeal, but Powell keeps the back foot in.
The two balls that he bowled, the second and the third ball, in a good pace outside the off stump. Rohit Paudel almost getting that back foot outside the line.
.50 for the captain of Nepal. It's going to be his first T20I 50 of 2025. His first since last October. That was in King City against Oman. It's his 8th T20I century altogether.
नेपाल कितना मारेगा इस लोग
Innings of the highest quality. One real
9
moment
10
of
और
fortune. His very first delivery.
आदिल अंसारी हिटर होना चाहिए आदिल
He's
अंसारी
taken that and he's cashed in. He's made up just 35 deliveries. Paresh, 6
एक आउट हो
fours,
जाओ
1 6. The switch hit comes out, half an appeal.
साला बोलते ही आउट हो गया क्या दीपेंद्र आउट मत हो यार दीपेंद्र मारता है
very
बहुत
long
तगड़ा
time, maybe since that West Indies A series last year.
And under pressure as well, because the wickets were going down from the other side. Credit goes to Dipender Singh as well, the vice captain. He came in, gave company to Rohit
क्या हो
Paudel.
गया हो गया
Swept powerfully, will bring the 100 up. Now Irie wants the second, he's going to have to get moving. Just as well, he's maybe the quickest. Oh no, they're going to have 3. Sensational. Nobody else in the world turns us into 2, let alone 3. And the pressure really telling on Qatar. Watch the running between the wickets here. He's like an absolute hare across the turf. Yet to get the afterburners on. And then Powell's awareness to say, okay, you've given us 2, let's have 3. Thanks very much. Outstanding running. Can't take your eyes off.
La Liga is coming to Fan Code. Your division of La Liga on Fan Code. Watch La Liga live and exclusive on Fan Code. To all the Fan Coders, thank you.
From Asia Cup setbacks to Sharjah's stage, Afghanistan and Bangladesh seek redemption. One rivalry reignited, one series that could change it all. Afghanistan versus Bangladesh, 3 T20Is. Watch live, only on Fan Code.
I'll take to the West Indies during the Unity Cup. Daniel Archer will return for his second. Do you have any idea why they went away from that brand in the first 3 games where they struggled with the bat, to be honest, despite winning all 3 matches?
Actually, it can be the pitches as well. Sharjah pitch was a bit better than the pitches here.
Easier to score.
Yes, it was.
छैन
But I suppose I don't necessarily see that in the playing surfaces changing your brand. This should be the brand. 1s and 2s. Bits of innovation, ramps and scoops, and that's going to skid away off the advertising surface and run for 4 more. I don't think there's many batters in the world who use the pace on the ball better than Rohit Paudel. He's been at his very best tonight.
It was on the off, some middle and off. He wrapped that over the keeper's head for a boundary. Now, getting a momentum shift, Nepal. They are 107 for 3 in the 15th over. A good platform to unleash at the back end of the innings.
Qatar must be thinking, oh no, not again. Not at this venue, not against Nepal. Cut away, good stop. It's the first good piece of fielding in a little while from Qatar. They've been getting just run ragged. So much pressure applied upon the men in maroon by these two fantastic runners between the wicket, but that was 3 runs saved, and credit to the backward point fielder.
Again, Rohit Paudel hitting that ball swiftly. On point.
I think it might have been Mujibur Rahman with a diving stop there. Again, just a deflection. Again, Harry wants to. Surely he won't get it this time as Sharik Munir does the fielding and just threatens the throw. Great entertainment. This certainly looks like Nepal on track for an above par time.
If they're right on track, they shouldn't lose any wickets from now on. The 3 runs that they took.
गाइस लोग मैं 10 बजे के बाद अच्छे से लाइव में आएगा बिना साउंड का. अभी ज़्यादा साउंड आ रहा है. मैं इधर ड्यूटी में होके लाइव में आ रहा हूँ. आप लोग समझ सकते हो.
Performances again on their ICC, on the ICC social media channels. The last count was quite a lot. Finished last night, done over 10 million views. That's not just fans from Nepal. These cardiac kids are generating a global following. Picked up into the leg side, fielder there, straight to him. And the fun is going to be over for Dipendra Singh Airi. Daniel Archer's slight change of pace might have been the off-cutter. A lack of pace in the surfaces. And Nepal just went away from what was working so well in that partnership, and Qatar desperately needed that wicket. A well-deserved breakthrough.
Rather comfortable catch. Dipendra Singh Airi after playing a good hand of 26. Nepal 10 for 3. Sorry.
The fourth.
From Asia Cup setbacks to Sharjah stage, Afghanistan and Bangladesh seek redemption. One rivalry reunited. One series that could change it all. Afghanistan versus Bangladesh, 3 T20Is. Watch live, only on Fan Code.
All the fan coders.
இப்பதானே சொல்ல நீ ரமா இருக்குதுடா மேஜிக் அப்புறமா சொல்ல நீ
Hit the ball. I think Sumlo wants him to play a role as a finisher.
Slog Sweat was put straight to the fielders. It should just be the single. Understand what you're saying, Paresh, but with 5 overs to go, is that not the exact finisher's role?
Head coach for that.
International cricket for 3 years played. Both games, the second and third game, that is in Sharjah in the Union Cup. Haven't played any cricket at all, really, obviously. A bit of action for well-publicised reasons. However he goes, absolutely, it's so great to see back into the team, back playing cricket and back looking happy for such a difficult time in his life.
7.21.
Chipped straight to the backward point fielder who can't hold on. Well, that would have been taken in the second innings, you suspect, by probably all 11 of Nepal's fielders. Zubair Ali, just on his heels, wasn't he? Surely this should have been caught.
He had to drive it right in front. Completely misjudged it.
For me, at this level, that's a regulation chance. Whenever tries to drop a catch, but he just got himself in a tangle. For someone who's a very experienced cricketer, I know new to the international game, but a great pedigree back in his native Pakistan. And that was a regulation chance. Adil Alam should have been caught for none, but he gets off the mark. I think this is a bizarre choice. It could cost between 10 and 20 or even 30 runs depending upon how well Goshen Jha would have gone.
जितने बंदे लोगों सब लोग लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब मार दो यार.
Particularly with the left arm spinner still with overs left.
60 बंदे देखो सब लोग लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब मार दो टपाटप. ये अगले राउंड भी आएगा, इस टेंशन मत लेना.
4 singles.
Alam
From the
aa gaya
over.
hai
Great
to
credit to
mago
Ahmed. Super spell from him. He found the right pace on the pitch.
Alam marta gaya to
Finishes
Alam.
with 1 for 17. Nepal have 4 overs left. It's 114 for 4.
4 ball में 2 रन मारा इसने उसकी क्या नहीं खेला साला
A
पैसा
peak
फिर के भी
no
ऑफ लिखा था अरे
footballer has ever scaled. The GOAT has his eyes set on number 1,000. Russian-Saudi League, where CR7 mania runs wild. Watch Cristiano Ronaldo in the Russian-Saudi League, streaming live only on FanCode.
So here we go then. Strap yourselves in, everyone. Oh my word! Glorious!
Wow! That is marvellous. Goes for goal, and what a goal it is! That was a strike!
Looks like he wants to go with one more of Archer.
आलम कैसे खेलेगा अभी तक छक्का इधर हेलीकॉप्टर साथ मारते हैं तो पूरा उड़ा के
You used to get that, didn't you? Through in the olden days, a bit more flexible in the modern T20I game. And thuds into the pad, probably just angling down.
ये
He
16
sort
ओवर हो
of
चुका है
angles the ball in, doesn't he? Pedal wants to come down and have a word with Adil Alam. Oh, just missing the leg stump.
Didn't actually got the pace of the wicket there. Mohammad Adil Alam is faced by deliveries just the runs. In a tricky situation here.
What a take! Unbelievable grab.
भाई आउट
Second
हो गया रे
stunning
आज तो
Colton bowl of the evening.
आलम क्या
A
है हो गया
complete
आलम
reflex catch, and Adil Alam's short stay at the crease will end thanks to a moment of magic from Daniel Archer Maria Luis. We've seen some brilliant catches this tournament, and that is right up there with the very best of them. Superb reflexes, superb catch.
So the second grab, it's exactly like the same before.
नेक्स्ट मैच आएगा तो यूए का बैटिंग में अच्छे से देखेंगे इस वक्त
In the gel taru 200% instant hydration. What a fresh glow kaga. Miracles happen. 64 ரூபாயிலோ கிடைக்கிறது.
तू जाने सुने बे क्या साला मेरा के कस्टमर सन क्या क्या मेरा कस्टमर सन
When you roll on that silken grass, it's the touch of greatness. This season, experience the touch of greatness in the greatest show on earth. La Liga, streaming live only on FanCode.
Still harbour realistic aspirations. Nepal will again have to be at their best with the ball and in the field as they have been for much of the tournament. They defended 140 by 1 run against the UAE. I think it would leave them precarious if they only end up with that. What can Gulshan Jah do to impact the match? Get off the mark immediately with a single. This is an important phase of the game now, Paresh.
And the confidence that Gulshan Shah has, the first ball that he faced was way onto the front foot and flicked it away down to mid-wicket for a single. That is the confidence that he possesses, playing those 2 innings, being the player of the match in the group stages.
Got him. And Qatar continue to fight and scrap their way back into this contest. That's the line and length that he was being asked to bowl. And Daniel Archer gives his captain the reward. Here's his ecstatic with that. Qatar keep fighting. Great credit to them. Right on the money. Slightly late on the shot. So I'm not sure if he was trying to work it squarer than he could have. Could have kept a bit low too. Pedal's got to go.
Yes, he kept a bit low, but Odell.
Pond Superlight Gel. Hyaluronic acid. हे जेल देतं 200% instant hydration, water fresh glow साठी miracles happen. 64 रुपयांमध्ये ते उपलब्ध.
You think that hurts? Trust me, it's the feeling of ecstasy. When you roll on that silken grass, it's the touch of greatness. This season, experience the touch of greatness in the greatest show on earth. La Liga, streaming live only on Fanco.
Sandeep Jura will come to the crease and get off the mark immediately. You do feel a bit for Sandeep Jura, don't you, in terms of his role in this team? Seems like he can bat anywhere in the order.
He's very flexible. He can bat at number 3, number 4. Now he's come to bat at number 8. That shows the length of the batting lineup that Nepal possesses.
Actually, the first time in his T20I career, he's batted as low as number 8. So he's now batted every position, all the way from number 3 down to now number 8. And that's not easy for any batter to do. Such different roles you play in the different positions. Great bowling from Daniel Archer. He's got 3 for 22. Just 3 overs remain. Nepal have a long way to go.
You think that hurts? Trust me, it's the feeling of ecstasy. When you roll on that silken grass, it's the touch of greatness. This season, experience the touch of greatness in the greatest show on earth. La Liga, streaming live only on Fanco. From Asia Cup setbacks to Sharjah's stage, Afghanistan and Bangladesh seek redemption. One rivalry reignited.
Really scrapping hard. They've made the short trip across here to Oman. Oh, he's got him straight through, turn. And it's a calamitous collapse here for Nepal. After a marvellous 4th wicket partnership, they've lost 4 wickets for very little. And Nepal are rocking. They're in trouble. Qatar, ebullient with joy. And you would think back in the contest.
It was a sharp turn. Ball slipping through between the bat and the pad. So the Jura had no clue about the ball.
From Asia Cup setbacks to Sharjah's stage, Afghanistan and Bangladesh seek redemption. One rivalry reignited. One series that could change it all.
And taken in the name.
Afghanistan versus Bangladesh. 3 T20Is. Watch live only on Fancode. You think that hurts? Trust me, it's the feeling of ecstasy. When you roll on that silken grass, it's the touch of greatness. This season, experience the touch of greatness in the greatest show on earth. La Liga, streaming live only on Fancode.
Yeah, I think what they're saying though is they've got so many spinning options. Kushal Malik can bowl, Rohit Powell can bowl, Kushal Patel can bowl. He bowled the other night. Sharp turn and offers. This one's cut away very effectively by Sampal Kami. It's a good shot. He'll start with a brace. He'll pick up 2. They're not in a particularly strong position here in Nepal, are they? We did say at the start 130 could be a good score. They should get that. They might not get many more.
They have to get at least 130 to make a game out of it. So Balkami with that quick hands, cutting that ball behind square on the offside.
Beats the outside edge. This has been good from Azim. It really has. I love what he's done. Just surprised that he's over 2 overs. I know there's right-handers operating, but it's clearly a helpful service for the spinners. Away for a single. Has this fight back from Qatar surprised you, Paresh?
No, actually, it's in some point Nepal were doing so good when Rohit Paul and Singh were in the middle. After the wicket of Bailey, I think it was miscalculation by the score start to send in Adil Alam in place of Gulshan Jah. Gulshan Jah must have been sent then.
I would agree with you. I just think a little bit of a tactical misstep. Be interesting to get the thoughts of Powell and Lowe after. Ja, what can he do? Love's going down the ground against spin. That's impossible there. Speared into the surface and turning away. Wonderful bowling. Great fight back this from Qatar. Yet another seesawing Super 6 contest. That's very, very clever from Ja. Because he wanted the single, he wanted the strike, didn't feel as though he'd be able to get much reward out of his aim. He will keep the strike. They're up to 120. 2 overs remain. 120 for 7.
From Asia Cup setbacks to Sharjah's stage, Afghanistan and Bangladesh seek redemption. One rivalry reignited. One series that could change it all. Afghanistan versus Bangladesh. 3 T20Is. Watch live only on Fan Code.
So here we go then. Strap yourselves in, everyone.
Wow! That is marvellous. Goes for goal, and what a goal it is! That was a strike!
He might end up getting reasonably good reward if he goes with his aim in the final over. I think he'll keep it tight. Under 130 still possible. What can Gulshan Jah find in the middle of the bats? And a monster for 6. Right into the hitting arc, and it's a frustrated Qatar support staff there. Bay could have been bowled out, but instead the first ball of his 4th goes the distance.
Again, the ball man coming into play, Gulshan Jah. This is the second 6 in this tournament that Gulshan Jah has hit over covers. Against the fast bowlers.
Really good shots. Again, it's that ability to find the power to get over the rope from whatever angle. He can hit 360, can't he? Round the wicket now. Full toss. Ja misses out. Can Kami go quickly enough to get Ja back onto strike? Yes, he can. Good running, good game awareness from the pair of them. He's such a mature young cricketer. Gulshan Jah, you could argue he's been the difference maker throughout this campaign for Nepal.
Surely has been. And these two are very good mates. Gulshan Jah and Sohbal Kami. Good understanding between the wickets
वो
there.
संतोष ने इधर से लिया था मोबाइल मैं भी निकालने वाला हूँ
तुम्हारा गाँव चेन्नई है
नहीं नेपाल है वो चेन्नई में बनाया है
Pumped. Oh, pumped many a mile. Even better than the first maximum. This one's still racing away onto the second oval.
मालूम है
He is a phenomenal young talent, Gulshan Jah.
चेन्नई सेंट्रल
Whatever length this hits, he'll find a way to get it over the rope.
Hit it on the up into extra cover. That was an off-cutter, slow ball. Well
यहाँलाई सिमेज गर्न मिल्छ
picked up by Gulshan Jah. The ball running towards the second oval.
कि फर्स्ट में ये
6
वो
to 6.
मोबाइल निकालते हैं ना
Over.
क्या बोलते हैं उसमें EMI इसमें कितना लेते हैं
Jah's
फर्स्ट
doing
में
it again. He's completely changing the complexion of this game.
हाँ
You could argue without Jah, Nepal would be in real trouble. Not today, throughout this entire competition.
ये वाला नहीं होगा ना
Got him this time. So he's going to fall for an even strike rate of 200. But again, it's the impact that he has made. Only out there for 8 balls. He's gone for 16. Mirza Mohammed Beg is having a wonderful tournament. The leading wicket taker in it gets one more with an in-swinging Yorker. Very well bowled.
ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ
I think Gulshan Jah would have gone the same way on the offside. He tried to play across the line. Just went under his bat.
So here we
ಎಲ್ಲ
go
ಅದ್ರಾಗೂ
then.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು
Strap
ಸೌದೆ
yourselves
ಹೋಗೈತೆ
in, everyone.
Wow! That is marvellous. Goes for goal, and what a goal it is! That
ಸರಿ ಇರು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಬೇಕು ತಗೋಗಿ
ಹ್ಞೂ ನಿನ್ ಬೇಕು ಬಾ
ಮಾಡು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ
From
ಬರೋದು
Asia Cup setbacks to Sharjah's stage, Afghanistan and Bangladesh seek redemption. One rivalry reignited,
क्या काम करते हैं
one series that could change it all. Afghanistan versus Bangladesh, 3 T20Is. Watch live, only on Fan Code.
He's all the way down at number 11. So a deeper batting lineup today. And 8 balls left to work with. What can Nepal get up to?